Fully back on the block, yo.
Did.
So, hey, man, I tell you what. That being the case, man, well, it's all bad for Diddy then. It's all bad for Diddy because I'm telling you right now, so Suge man, look, he gonna have his pockets turned inside out.
Exactly.
Shoot. Oh yeah, it's going down. Man, what in the world? Who let the dog out? Wow, that's crazy work, man. That is crazy work. Man, why they do him like that though?
Mhm.
Shoo-wee.
Get a little
Snoop
bit interesting.
Doggy Dogg. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna get real fast.
Yeah,
It's
quickly.
gonna get real fast. Stupid fast, in fact.
Hmm.
Hmm. Fully operational from here. Yeah, that's crazy though, man. Uh, what was his original charges anyway?
Um, I know he had ran over old boy.
Oh, that's right. What was it?
Which should have been a murder charge, because
Right, but I think they dropped it down to vehicular homicide, dropped down
yeah,
to
even
misdemeanor.
though
I
he
mean,
deliberately,
manslaughter or some joint.
yeah, he deliberately ran over the dude. So I was like,
Shoot, maybe he had a bug
shouldn't
in his eye.
shouldn't that be murder?
Hey,
Hmm?
shoot, hey. Now make that make sense. Your artist can beat a murder case, but you can.
You can't, right?
Murder was the case that they gave him.
Right. I'm like, shouldn't it have been a murder
Oh
case?
man,
I don't know how the law truly works, but I was like, that was interesting.
man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen, that was a straight curveball. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That was definitely a straight curveball. How in the world does your artist beat the M, but you go sit down on the same charge, just on a lesser claim?
Yeah, just a different way, I say it.
Yeah, they a different name because you got manslaughter, you got murder, you got your little in betweens, your vehicular homicide, and
Hmm.
all that type of, you know what I'm saying, how you did it, you know what I'm saying, blunt trauma, homicides, and it's crazy work, man. It's crazy. Good night. What?
Yeah,
Man.
I saw that. I was like, ooh, wait.
Oh, yeah. Hey, because you know what? Here's the thing. Not only does he got a long standing feud with Snoop because of what he did with the No Limit camp, you know what I'm saying, and all the little
Hmm.
things that he was throwing out there lyrically, subliminally, and all that type of stuff. Should gonna want his company back.
Yeah, you know he is.
Man, give me my nickel. Who told you?
Exactly.
And whoever sold it to him about to catch boy, they about to catch a pumpkin head.
Exactly. I'm about to lump him up real quick. 'Cause
Oh my goodness, man. So yeah, it's all bad, man. So it's all bad. Hey, the West Coast about to be, man. What in the world, man? So they coming
yeah,
back for the murder cap.
exactly. I was like,
So
I just thought that was funny when I saw that. I said,
yeah, Long Beach about to get long stretched.
yeah, buddy. About to see some ducking and
I'm trying to
dodging like it
tell
ain't
you.
no joke.
I'm trying to tell you that's serious work, man. That's serious work. 19 viewers. Hey now, hey, if you tuned in, let me know where you took. Well, from 19 to 12, I'll take that. Um, Wherever you tuned in at, man, go and drop me a thumbs up in the comment section, man. I'm just trying to figure out, man, who all here and uh, uh where you watching from, man. And smash that follow button, man. Make sure y'all become regulars around here. Because we definitely have some interesting topics to talk about. Yes. Definitely have some interesting topics to talk about. Yeah. Um, yeah, man. I think oh boy, uh, in similar cases like that, I think seriously, I think they uh, send them to the old Arkham Asylum, man.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't have the answer, so I'm just going off of what I saw.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I'm never
I
gonna
want to
be for
find
this.
out. I want to find out who in the world this who in the world is Elijah though. You know, what I'm saying? Like what happened to Elijah? Not who is he? Because clearly he said his son.
His
But
son, yeah.
I want to know. I need to know.
What happened?
Yeah, I need to know. Like
It's,
y'all threw that out there. Vegas all get out. I need to. I,
yeah, because I'm
yeah,
like, is that? I mean, is his son still alive, or
yeah.
is,
Like, did you lose custody? Like, what
is it?
happened?
Yeah, is it just a child support issue? Or
Yeah. Well, I don't. I tell you what. If it's a child support issue, he definitely making a statement.
right? Because I'm like,
So,
it can't be that serious.
hey, listen.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
it
I
was
went through
not
the
serious.
ringer for it too,
Serious
you
enough.
know.
Yeah, right, right.
right. I went through the
So,
ringer as well, but I wasn't going
yeah.
around just randomly punching women
This
for it.
cat over here playing Red Rover. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
So,
I'm like,
la la la, connect.
right.
Whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, no,
He
what
just all right
happened? So,
swinging on everybody.
man, I mean, he's swinging for the fences too. He is not playing.
Hmm.
He is not playing. Like he mean that, and like it's sad, but like oh, man, who done it? You know who done it?
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying. I need some more background on that one because
that's serious.
it's a lot that's missing from the story.
Indeed, it is. Indeed, it is.
It's a whole lot. So
Indeed, it is. That's man. That's a hard pill to swallow.
it is.
Hard pill to swallow. Shoot, hold on one second here. Yeah,
Did you find? So you
that's
found
crazy
something?
work. Yeah, I'm hunting for this video, and it seems to have either relocated or disappeared on me, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I had it. I had it ready. Correction. I had it for the show, and I was supposed to had got everything prepped up and set up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little procrastination and lost track of time. I
Yeah, I
think
gotta start writing down topics myself.
yeah.
I told you I have an ideal, and 15 minutes later, it totally disappeared.
It's fleeting, yeah. No, yeah, yeah. That sucks too.
It
Where the hell
does.
did it go, man? Like I know I. It's crazy because I had it open. I had it open on the computer,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently I closed it, and I don't remember closing it. So now here I'm prowling for it. All right, that's where did it go? Ah, this is annoying. You know what? I'm wondering if I actually did actually delete it.
Hmm.
Because I know for a fact I downloaded it because it was something like I said it was on the topic.
Hmm.
What the hell?
All right. So until you find it, I wonder if anybody can answer this. What is considered mental illness?
Woo-wee! I'm gonna let them crack at it first.
Yeah, because I mean the way
Oh,
the
dude.
kind of the way I look at it is every last one of us has some form of mental illness. You know,
Okay. Okay.
if you really kind of analyze yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
there's something going on with each and every one of us
Snap a
that,
fact.
that if you told it to somebody else, they would go, man, that's kind of crazy. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So
It's
that's what I'm like, what truly is considered mental illness?
uh, it's crazy. I mean, mental illness essentially you're saying you sick in the head.
Okay, so so if that's the case, shouldn't everybody admit to that?
I mean, it's some form, some of some mannerism. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, because I
it
mean
ain't gonna hurt.
you can do something that I consider out of the ordinary,
Okay.
but do I totally label you as being mentally ill?
So the that's a good question. So the thing about that is the person who's the person who is the person who is making the rules of mental illness or whatever have you is is going off of a personal preference or a personal not a personal preference.
A prejudice? Would you say?
Essentially, yes. You know what I'm saying? How do you define how do you define this person? How do you define this person and what criteria are you basing it off of?
Right.
You see
Because
what I'm saying? You're basing it off of essentially off of self.
okay, because
You know what I'm
another
saying?
thing, the reason I say that is because like you know, you can see somebody walking down the street talking to themselves, right?
Right.
They're talking out loud.
Okay.
When they get to the corner, they'll stop and look both ways for traffic.
Right.
Is that person insane or what?
So
Because to me, you know what you're doing.
right.
Because a crazy person will walk across the highway and won't even look,
That part.
you know,
That part. Yeah.
without any regard. To me, that's crazy.
Right.
But if you just walking down the street, you get, and then you get to the corner and stop and well, let me check and see if any cars coming. Cross the street, then continue on talking.
Hmm.
You not as tapped out as you pretending to be.
That part. So it's kind of again, like I said, it's hard to base that because the thing about it is a person who is a person who's crazy doesn't know that they're crazy because that's their norm. You see what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So when you hear a person say, "Oh man, I'm crazy," no, you're not. You know what I'm saying? You might do some off the wall shit, but you're not crazy.
Exactly, and
How do
that's
you
what I'm getting at. You
self-diagnose yourself as crazy? That means you're
right.
coherent to what the fuck you're doing.
You that's the whole point I was saying earlier.
Right.
He's well aware of what he's doing because he's videotaping.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me he just woke up, did what he did, and somebody else filmed it, and he went, "Oh, I didn't know I did that." He's like,
Right. Right. The
"I
blackout.
know I did it." You know, them blackout
Right.
moments.
Right. The
You know,
blackout.
he's well aware of what he's doing. So that's what I'm going. That mental illness defense is kind of it doesn't work with me. I'm like
Now I'm not saying in
he
defense.
knows.
My thing is this is my because like I said, accountability is a big thing for me. I'm not saying defense, but the thing about this is They set that rule.
Mm-hmm.
They set that legal standard that says if a person's incoherent or not fit, mentally fit or of sound mind, that they can't stand trial. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
There's signs there, but how you decide? Okay, well, is there a time period? Okay, you got to be of sound mind for 5 minutes, or
Right.
can it just fluctuate? Oh, well, I'm here now. Nope, I'm not here now. Oh, that's
Mm-hmm.
the other personality. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, how do you swing that? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. Like, and being that he's, even if it's a temporary insanity, as they say,
Mm-hmm.
lock his ass. Put him in asylum
Yeah.
until that switch flips back on, if ever. And hey, what do you remember? Then book him down or whatever you want to do. You know what I'm
But
saying? But to say, oh well, we're just gonna toss his ass.
if that's the case, if that's the case, you should be able to use that in a regular argument.
Absolutely.
You know, somebody say, "Oh, you said this and that." You say, "I don't remember that."
And
You know, and it should hold up. It
and
should hold up. You
yeah.
should be able to say, "I don't remember anything you just said that I did."
I mean, shoot, ain't that what I plead the fourth bullshit is?
Exactly. Exactly. So that should be everybody's excuse for any argument you have from this day forward. You get into it with somebody, the next thing you should say is, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Right.
Because I don't remember that happening.
Look, when that happened?
When did that happen? Oh, that must have been somebody else you were talking. I don't remember that.
That part, so right. That says mental illness can be acute and not have long-term effects. That's true. It can be situational. That's true as well. Clearly, as I was speaking on what's going on with this guy. Think of it like a cold or maybe something that lays dormant and is brought on by stress or trauma. She says long-term mental illness that affects long-term mental illness that affect and the ability to know right or wrong is more like something like diabetes. She goes on to say, and mental illness and neurodivergence are two separate things, but often are comorbid. Okay. Schizophrenia is unique because he can do something consciously, but it's from the hallucinations telling him or her to do so. Okay, which means you
Demons,
I'm sorry.
demons, voices in your head,
Demons, ghosts, split personality,
spirits, whatever
right.
you want to call it, right?
So, all in all, if you're hearing something that's not there, we deem that as insane or crazy. Put him where he belongs. In jail's not it. Um, there are different MIs that you can go in and out of. I guess mental illnesses.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that's true. No, they are not demons. They are hallucinations. I mean,
Depends on
depends on what world you're in, because I mean,
yeah, because
somebody from a spiritual aspect, you know, so they
that's exactly what I was going to say.
Right.
Because you're looking at it from a spiritual perspective,
right?
Somebody will tell you you're fighting demons. How many times have you heard people say they're fighting demons?
You know how many times I had people throw holy water on me and
tell you exactly.
So
you don't get your hands that's a spiritual thing. That's not a hallucination. That's spirit world.
So you
cannot believe that. You know, I'm gonna stand firm on that one. You cannot believe that.
Right. Scientifically speaking, right. No,
scientifically speaking,
right.
But I'm saying real world, because we've all heard somebody say, "Oh, I'm just fighting demons." So you got evil spirits in your presence, is what you're telling me. You know, so you trying to figure that out. So you mean to tell me if he got on the witness stand and said, "Yeah, there are demons that I'm fighting." Okay, so now are you mentally insane, or you got some deep-rooted spiritual issues that you fight?
So I'm gonna say like this: you better go with the the hallucinations, because that'll better your chances. If you say some demons,
Yeah,
don't throw your ass in prison. There was a case, though.
exactly.
There
So
was a case.
there have
Yeah,
been cases where
there was a case where it was.
people have stated that they
Yeah,
said,
that I see. Or
I
demons
I
told me blah
saw
blah blah.
demons or I
Yeah.
was possessed.
Yes.
So you talking about a spiritual realm that none of us can see.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I
But
mean,
I'm telling you, I'm seeing.
right. I know.
I'm the person telling you I'm seeing it. So you're gonna tell me that, oh no, you're just crazy? No, you don't know what I'm seeing. You don't know what's floating in my head.
That's true too. That's true too. I'm pretty sure that that has become a catchphrase for dealing with unstable thoughts. Um, I'm sure it has, but the thing about it is, and that's the thing. When you start dealing with trends, they start changing definitions.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So when you start dealing with origins of words, which is what I do, hematology, whatever have you, that's where I'm at with it. Either way, either way, I mean, hallucinations, demons, whatever have you, nonetheless, it's still something that you can't see, that you know you ain't supposed to be talking to, whether you in into religion or science.
Mm-hmm.
We deem that as crazy. Put his ass where he belongs.
Okay. So that all goes back to what I initially said. All of us, everybody on this planet has some small form of mental illness.
Okay, I don't know, man. Because
no, think about it.
I ain't sick in the
Think
head.
about there's something. I'm not saying you sick in the head. I'm not saying you sick in the head. I'm just saying there is something that you do that you consider normal, that somebody else will look at it and go, man, he an absolute fool.
Yeah,
or he's crazy.
Absolutely.
Just based on the way they live their life.
Societal rules or whatever have you, or
not even that. Just based on how they live their life, they'll look at it and go, "Man, that dude crazy."
Well, yeah, man. Listen, they say that about me on the podcast.
Exactly, exactly. They just some of the thought. They probably say it about me too. You know, just the thoughts that I have. They'll go, "Oh man, he out of his mind."
Yeah, I'm crazy. I'm stupid. I'm a conspiracy theorist.
But to me, it makes sense.
100%.
So, so is it safe for somebody to come up, walk around and say, "And he a little nuts"?
And it don't even have to be. It don't even have to be like, because for me, it can be something so simple as just justification.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If a person hell, let's say Rick come up and punch me in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Society says it's normal for you're supposed to pick up the phone and call the police.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tear Rick a new asshole if I don't beat him within an inch of his life.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? So now, I'm crazy.
Would you deem Rick as being crazy? Because he just walked up and punched you in the face.
I deem Rick. Look, he's an absolute fool. First off,
I think he's suicidal.
Yes,
if you woke up and punched me in the face,
right? He thought he was gonna get away with it.
Yeah, you wishing for death. So that's the way I look at it.
That part, you know what I'm saying? I'm like this, right? There's a such thing as universal law. Okay, some want to call it yin and yang. One thing for sure, two things for certain, there is an action and a reaction, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's an up, there's a down. There's a cause and effect. If you do something,
mm-hmm.
expect a reaction, some kind of consequence for every action that you make.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Dude punching dude. I mean, dude. What's his name? Daquan.
Mm-hmm.
He went on a tangent and decided, okay, well, I'm gonna start laying out white women. for whatever reason.
Right.
I'm not saying that the man should not that there shouldn't be some kind of action taken.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is this is before y'all get to running and talking about, oh well, lock his ass up. Let's get to the bottom of let's get to the source of the problem. That's all I'm saying, because something wrong with that dude. You know what I'm saying?
It is. And I'm not denying that there is something strictly wrong with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
1,000% wrong with it. It's just that the way the media is putting it out there is like,
right.
Let's look at it from one perspective. And I'm going, there's more to it.
Facts.
I need to hear the whole story. What's the reason for him screaming out July 21st? What's the reason he's screaming out his son's name?
Right. What happened to Elijah?
What happened to Elijah?
Yes. And that's
none of us have heard that part. We just looking at a video,
right,
seeing this guy act a fool. And it's like, what is the cause of it?
And the media is not releasing this information because they're trying to push this narrative.
A certain narrative.
Exactly. Beth says, just my opinion, so don't get bent. But I think people's illnesses are missed and chalked up to spiritual influences. Again, my opinion.
Okay, let me address that, because I'm pretty sure, I'm guessing maybe that was directed toward me, but
no, it was about the topic.
I'm not bent out of shape. I'm expressing my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
If there's something you don't agree with, then you don't agree with it. As I said before a million times. I'm not going to play that let's agree to disagree. You don't agree, you don't agree. I don't agree with what you just said. I'm not pissed off about it. I'm just going to keep ignoring it and keep on rolling it. So it's not about getting bent out of shape, though. I'm the least emotional person you will ever meet in your life. So I'm not going to get.
I'm kind of there too.
Well, we were on the same team. so getting bent out of shape, nah, that's not it. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking. So,
right.
What's the name of this podcast again?
Tell it like it is.
Okay, that's what I thought I was doing. So let's curve emotions out of this conversation.
Yeah, we got a comment from Jaylee's from YouTube. He says the comment made about words having changed rings true. Absolutely, it does. In mythology, we have gotten away from origins of words. People are speaking nickel slick and trying to be cool, twisting terminology, and people don't check it and they just run with it. Do you remember a few years back, everything was, oh, that's ratchet.
Mm-hmm. That was another way from saying black.
Right. Well, the problem with that was the word was being mispronounced. It was wretched. A ratchet is a tool, but nobody corrected it. You know what I'm saying? She's acting ratchet.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean?
You know what I'm saying? No, look at it like this. You are acting like a tool. Which, if you know the meaning of
yeah. Now you going way back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We talking about wordplay now.
Right. So now here's the thing.
You are acting like a tool.
Right. Let's be real though.
It kind of fits.
Right.
It fits. Yeah.
I mean, it's not really depending on how you look at it, generational wise. Do you think it's a stretch? Because let's be real. When the kids were saying that, do you think they knew about that saying?
No, I mean, because they don't know. And then it was kind of but it's kind of in line with calling something ghetto.
Yeah, that part too.
If you never lived in the ghetto, how do you know what's ghetto?
Right.
I'm gonna let some little white kid from the suburbs tell me something is ghetto. And I'm supposed to just say, yeah, it is. No, you don't know jack shit about it.
Right. Exactly.
So those words kind of fall in line as an excuse to saying you acting like an ignorant black person.
Essentially, because that's usually where it comes from.
That's what it all means.
You ghetto.
from
Right.
my perspective.
Right. You get
know?
them.
Yeah, that's real ghetto. No,
Right.
what you really saying is,
Right.
go
Right.
ahead and say it. Don't try to code word it and sugarcoat it.
Big facts. Follow up on that was 20 or 30 years ago. If he did the same thing, it wouldn't be any more other than mental illness and he'd be locked up.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
You know what?
Exactly.
I can't even agree with that entirely because here's the thing, right? We didn't start hollering this mental illness campaign until here recently.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They I mean it was there was a thing, but it wasn't really called mental. Hold on 1 second. Let me confirm what I'm saying. Under the term mental illness, I hate when they say that. So all right, so this is interesting. So the term mental illness became widely used in the 19th and the 20th centuries.
Mm-hmm.
As psychiatry developed standardized classifications of mental disorders. Okay. The concept of mental illness has existed for a millennia, but early societies described abnormal behavior using terms linked to supernatural forces, such as demonic possession or divine punishment, rather than medical terminology.
Mm. Hmm.
So
I'm laughing because
right.
did I just not say that?
Right. So that's my thing is like, it's crazy. Wow. So
thank you for reading that. Thank you.
Hey, I mean, shoot, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put out some, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for reading that.
It says, do we even hold on before we go any further with that? Back to Jay. The thing about that is before, like, all right, so they say 19th, they said the 19th and the 20th century. I'm gonna use I statements, right?
Okay.
I didn't start hearing mental illness, the term mental illness, till maybe about 10, 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
All right. They were saying, what was the term that we were using? They were just saying that so and so was insane or they were just crazy.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We didn't hear. Now, mind you, we come from different worlds than probably a lot of the viewers or whatever have you. We didn't hear all that mental illness. Oh, so and so is. Oh, they're dealing with mental illness, and this is clearly why the term mental awareness, mental health awareness. That stuff is for, again, using I statements. Those terms are all new within for probably within like the past 10 to 15 years.
Right.
Beth says, do we even know if there is an Elijah? Could it be a figmentation of his imagination? That's a good question. Again, like I said, I've been searching. I've not come across anything. The video that I do have, which I was trying to find, Elijah appears to be his son.
Because he said son Elijah.
Yes. So the question is what happened to Elijah? You know what I'm saying? Why is nobody looking for the source of the problem? We're just looking at his action. Like I said earlier, there's a cause and effect to everything. There's not, I mean, if he's schizophrenic, okay, cool. But I'd like to believe hence my opinion. I'd like to believe that he's not just going out here randomly leveling white women just for shits and giggles. You see what I'm saying? Because if that being the case, now don't get me wrong. Like I said, he does have a history of domestic violence.
Domestic violence, right?
But again, when you actually go look at these cases, now I'm generally, like I said, everything has a motive. Generally, you will find a cause and effect in situations. So again, like I said, I want to know about this Elijah. You know what I'm saying? Before I don't want to say pass judgment, but before I make a final reach a final verdict, I need to know more about this Elijah person.
Yeah, I do too. I want to know the whole story, like I just said.
Facts. Hey man, I appreciate your interaction, man. Most definitely. Shout out to you, man. Says but new research and medical studies have now changed and evolved how people can make a split minute decision, I feel. Good opinion. At least that's how I see it. Just saying. It's JT, but it's supposed to be JS. I can understand that. Again, like I said, here's the problem with medical, right? Medical studies are never definite. Medicine is something that you don't do, you practice it, just like law. You don't do it, you practice it. Centuries or millennia ago, when we went through trial and error. Oh, well, let's do bloodletting. Oh, take this sulfur pill and da da da. Come find out it was frying your ass, or it was doing this, it was doing that. We think now where we are now that we got it perfect. We don't have nothing perfected. You see what I'm saying? Like you said, new research and medical studies. Okay, well, in another 5 to 10 years, that'll be outdated and it won't stand for, it won't amount to it won't amount to shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll find something else. I mean, if you think about it, right? We talked about this in the last episode with this vaccination. When the vaccination first came out, oh, you got to get the vaccine and da 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 da, and all right, 3 years later, 3 to 5 years later, now you got an infomercial coming on interrupting your soap operas and your court TV. Have you ever taken the vaccination? If so, between the time period of 2001 and 2019 and 2000 blah 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 blah. If so, call us now. You might have a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? New research, old research. It's just that research, and it's based off of trial and error. There's no definite. Beth says, no, it wasn't towards you. I just know people get sensitive about religion. So yeah, they do. I was talking to anyone listening. Appreciate you. Keep it coming. Definitely appreciate the interaction. Again, tell it like it is. So I don't want to say take it with a grain of salt, but in the same aspect, remember, there's a lot of generalization statements being tossed out here. So just as well as he said he's not feeding any kind of way or feeling any kind of way, goes both ways.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be eliminated when people start getting on the call.
Well, no,
coming soon.
I wouldn't even say that. I'm just, and let me state this again so that we're clear. Everybody is entitled to their opinion.
Facts.
That's all it is to me. Just your opinion. I'm not going to go around spending the rest of my life hating you because you gave your opinion. So I let people feel however they feel. They can be passionate about what they're saying. No problem. I'm going to state what I'm thinking. That's all it is. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning and forget this whole conversation even existed
All right.
because that's just who I am.
Right.
So at no point is anybody gonna have me triggered off of something they said. I'm like, okay, that's what you think. That's what you think. So let's move on and get through life, man.
All right. So, am I pronouncing that right?
Look like Jaylee's.
Jaylee's. I'm just gonna say Jaylee's.
I might have it wrong too, so please don't take it personal. I just
Right. I can't say
I'm bad with names anyway, so
because for all I know, I don't know who it is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it could be
I
Holly's
don't, I
or
don't,
you know what I'm saying.
right. I don't know who you are, so yeah,
Just gonna say Ja.
I'm just going off of what I'm saying, right? Jay,
Right. He says, where did it go? Is that the same one?
yeah. You just read that one. Yeah,
Uh,
that's the
did I?
last thing he posted. Yeah.
You know what? Let me throw these up here so I can. Boom. No, it's not. So he says. So he says. Where'd it go? I'm doing horrible. With
Hold on. Let me see.
Says, but new research and medical studies have changed a lot of people's opinions.
You
Okay,
read that?
that's cool.
Yeah.
Again, opinions are not fact based. Medicine is not fact based. You know what I'm saying? Hell, we learned that with what was his name, Fuji.
Yeah.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? So it's all opinionated, essentially. The new generation will take this information and formulate their new opinions versus previous generations. Absolutely. We did it as teenagers, you know what I'm saying? Where our parents, they're dinosaurs, they don't know what they talking about, whoop woo, and every generation gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? The fact of the matter, I'm gonna say it like this, right? Nobody truly knows when it comes to medicine. You know what I'm saying? It's all trial and error.
A lot of
Again,
guesswork. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I said a lot of guesswork too.
Yes. Again, you also got to take in consideration what works for you may not work for the next person. You know what I'm saying? Joe can take penicillin, but Susie is allergic to it. You know what I'm saying? So again, like I said, it's all trial and error, man. There's no definite when it comes to medicine, especially modern day medicine. It's um gotcha.
Yeah, I read that too. Okay.
Because it eventually what happens, it just turns into a whole dialogue of
of nothingness.
Right.
So that's why I say let's move on.
What am I looking at, man? So I don't know, man. Like,
I don't know what you looking at.
No, I'm thinking about I'm thinking about what you said as far as mental issues and Jale's we're gonna call him Ja. Um, with the medical research and the medical, you know, what I'm saying the medical research and studies, medical studies. It's even that's not guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Because how many people how many people how many people have some kind of autism or ADHD or whatever have you, right? And they're on their prescribed medication. But then it's not working anymore. You got to up the dosage, or now it's working. It's working too well. Now you got to drop the dosage. You get what I'm saying? So, oh, that's not working. We need to change that and go to a different medication because there's an adverse reaction. It's nothing is definite when it comes to medicines. You know what I'm saying? It really is.
It's like one big experiment.
Essentially, yes.
You know, you don't know what a person is going to react to anything. You know, is take this pill. Okay, they might be good a couple weeks or so. Then they come back. They back to doing what they were doing. So medicine is tricky. It makes us think that uh, it's actually helping, and in a lot of cases, it's harming us.
What is it?
I say it's harming us instead of helping. In some cases, not in all
Right,
cases.
right,
In some
right.
cases, you have people out here that are giving out natural remedies.
Yeah.
That's not guaranteed. Everybody's body is different. Like you
Mm.
said, you can take one aspirin, you good. I take one and I've been and passed out somewhere.
Right,
So,
right, right.
medicine is very tricky, from
It
my
is,
understanding.
especially nowadays, because knowing that there's a market for this. You know what I'm saying? So they're not curing anything. They're just treating everything. So
Mhm.
with that being said, right, when we were younger, you're old enough to remember um, the the medicine commercials or whatever have you. Hey, da 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 da,
Mhm.
and that was that.
Yeah.
Now you see a medicine yeah, you see a medicine ad. Talk to your doctor. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Can use as prescribed. Warning: can cause this.
Yeah. When they get to
What is
reading
that?
off those side effects, you be
Yeah,
like,
that's
man,
not
this is worse than just dealing with whatever you're
dealing with the
dealing with.
ailment itself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Warning: you might grow an extra head.
it's
You know what I'm saying?
like,
Liver
let
shuts
me
down,
see.
kidney stones. That'll,
Yeah, you got every ailment that you didn't ask for just from taking the medicine.
exactly, and that's why I said. That's why I said the medical studies. You basically guinea pigging yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, it doesn't. No scientist, no doctor. They don't truly know. You know what I'm saying? They don't truly know. I can't say they don't truly know. Their pockets are being lined to the point where they're not fixing anything. So medical
Well,
studies stand to
yeah,
say,
I think we all realize that
great,
because you can go to a doctor and say, my foot is a little sore. They go, well, take this. They didn't ask what you did. They didn't say, hey, you could have been running around all day, walking all day.
right,
But they like, oh, okay, here, let me write this prescription. You take this, and that'll get rid of whatever you're feeling right now. It's like, why don't you stop and listen and let me tell you what's going on before you start just handing out prescriptions. But
right, right.
that's the medical field. Somebody's getting paid from it, and definitely ain't me. So it is
Ah,
what it
you
is.
getting built.
Yeah.
You getting built. You know what I'm saying? You definitely getting built. Yeah, sure. Oh, there was something I wanted to there was something I wanted to tap on, man. Oh, hold on one second, man. While I'm doing that, do another word from our sponsors. We'll be back after these messages. uh,
Listen, I was born on June 10th, new to the world 2017. The day my mom passed, that's when I really opened up my eyes. The first day it all felt like a dream. The second couldn't breathe. The third I just broke down and screamed, knowing everything and really what it seemed. I had to get up, I had to brush off and realize that this world won't stop by any means. Went to the dictionary, ripped up the word lazy. Got on my knees and prayed for all the ones that tried to play me. I thought about my baby. Instead of flipping out when she tripped, I'ma let my baby mama act crazy. And see how far I am, looking back, I'm feeling strange. Instead of like we're stuck in the matrix playing the game, and I'm the one to blame. But now that I'm stuck with the most hurt, whoever knew that I'd be immune to pain. Know you better. You'll never understand it. You'll never understand it. everybody say you can't say it. They always violating. All up in your space when you don't got no choice because they so good at the hating. It's best to watch everybody from a distance because it ain't too many real ones around for the mentions. You everybody cause and everybody been knew you just to get a little closer. It's one big competition. Just smile like you ain't paying attention. Notice that they all want attention. Just let the Lord forgive them. It's crazy because the ones that know me know we gon' eat. I'm just trying to live good without going back to the present. I got kids, the Lord knows I'ma miss them. I'm already down, it's too late to play the victim. Every time they search his felonies in the city. So the route that I took on the real ones killed me. And now I'm so glad.
All right, man. Back at it, back at it, back at it. Welcome back to Tell It Like It Is, where we do just that. Oh man. Yeah.
You read that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let me see here. Give me 1 second here. Bye. There you go. All right. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I'm um uh okay, there we go. So I'm gonna drop this video. It was something that I had posted on the book, and I'm gonna play this video. I want y'all to watch this, right? And then give me some feedback on this. What I want to know what where everybody else's mindset is. I'll share some of the comments though. Uh-oh. Give me 1 second. Here we go. All right, that didn't work. Let's see. That ain't it neither. Okay, that works. Let's see. Un momento, por favor. I might have to share the screen because this is not doing what I thought it was gonna do. There it is. It's just taking a while. So I'll kind of give you a backstory on it, right?
Okay.
So I posted yesterday evening, this video of a stepdad, okay, and in the video, I don't know if I really want to say anything per se, or if I just want to let you guys watch it.
I mean, if you can't pull it up, just speak on it.
Nah, here it is. All right, here it is. All right.
What are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do? You think you're tough? Now you're gonna get up and you're gonna get in my truck and we're going to take a ride. We're going to the police department and you can tell them your whole story, okay? So get up. Get out there right now. You can go tell them how your dad abused you. Go. Tell me your password. Tell me your password. Tell me your password. Go get the card. Go get the card. You want to tell me your password? Or you want to go get my card?
You just hurt me so bad. You are not like that. Give me my phone. Somebody, why is no one calling the cops? Why is no one calling the cops? Do you think this is okay? This is what you think is okay?
You're asking for all of it. I don't understand. Yes,
I'm asking to be beat up by my dad.
all you have to do is comply, and you refuse. You refuse to hand over your phone. Yes, you did.
My mom's house.
No.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I already.
Tell me your password.
Get away from me.
Put that phone down. Stop. Tell me your password to your phone. Paul, do you have access to this?
No.
At the phone place?
Not to my knowledge.
No opinion. I'm not saying anything. I'm curious to hear what everyone's got to say in the comments.
Okay, so I have my views on it, but so I posted that last night, and I said, "Is the stepdad justified, or did he exceed his authority as a parent?" Comment below. So I'm gonna read off the comments. I'm not gonna give the name of the individual because they're if they pop in, then of course I'll put it out there. But other than that, I'm not gonna put his name out. So the response was, first response I got was, in fact, the only response was from this person. It says, "Way overboard. My question is, where is the mother?" Okay. My response to that was, literally everyone is sitting there watching. Rewatch the video and tell me if you feel the same. So they watch the video again. It says, "I don't know the whole situation, but if the mother isn't saying anything, is a little disturbing to me." Goes on to say, "Don't know how long the mother and the stepfather have been together, but this is a little overboard. Now, if she stole money from his wallet, I can understand, but I need more context into what led to this." So my response was, I said, "I don't know the exact situation either, but for you to find this disturbing, quote unquote, leads me to believe you might be sexualizing the ordeal." I said, "Would you have preferred that he yoked her up by her shirt or her hair instead of trying to wrestle the phone from her?" I said, "What does the mother and the time frame of the relationship have anything to do with the situation?" I said, "If he's stepping up to the plate as a dad, his actions should be out of love and genuine concern for the youth. With that being said, only a fool would be in a relationship with someone that can't be or don't be or can't or don't, someone that you can't or don't trust." Excuse me. "If you're saying you need more quote unquote context, then why does your mindset automatically go to he's doing something disturbing?" I said, "Think about that." He says, "You're right." He says, "I guess it really depends on who and what type of relationship you have with the mother and the child. Just saying." I said, in your absence, would you permit a stepdad to chastise your child if it were warranted?" I didn't get a response to that though. I'm on the fence with I'm not on the fence at all. I'm on the side of you know what? I'm gonna keep that to myself. What do you?
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
So I'm old school, all right, and I understand nowadays in the world that we live in now, uh, it's frowned upon uh, 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 parenting your children. He didn't physically do anything to her. He didn't touch her in any inappropriate way. He pinned her to the floor, trying to wrestle this. Obviously, I can't say that. From what it appears was he tried to get the phone from her. She dove on the floor, and he wrestling, trying to get the phone from her. You hear another man's voice clearly say, "All he's." I don't know if this is a well. Based off of what she said, it's not a cop. So I don't know who this other male is. But you hear another male authority figure say, "You brought this on yourself because you didn't comply. All you had to do was give him the phone and the password." But then this is why I said you needed to watch the video again, because did you see the woman come into frame and then slide back out of frame? Now, it never said that wasn't the mother. It could have been the grandmother. But nonetheless, there were 3 adults there. And in the world that we live in today, somebody doing anything to a child, somebody going, you got mandatory reporters. Somebody gonna tell it. So me being who I am, I don't see where he did anything wrong. I don't understand. I don't see where the time frame of how long you've been with her or whatever have you. I don't even see where that is of any importance. I really don't. Because if you're being a parent, you're going to be a parent 365, 24/7. It ain't, oh, well, today I'm going to be a parent and tomorrow I'm not. You get what I'm saying? So.
Okay. No, I was going to let you go. Go
ahead.
Okay.
I'll follow back.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
He was dead wrong.
All right, I'm here. This.
Now, this is me.
Of course.
Everybody. This is me. I don't feel that he needed to jump on her like that, pin her down to the floor.
Okay.
I don't feel that was even necessary.
Mm-hmm.
If he asked for the phone, we don't know the whole story, first and foremost. If he asked for the phone, she refused to give it to him for whatever reason. I don't think it was necessary for him to pin her to the floor and take the phone from her just to get the password.
Okay.
You are a much bigger man than she is.
Fact.
You couldn't snatch the phone out of her hand. You had to bring her down to the floor.
Wait a minute.
Or even okay, let's say she laid on the floor first. Right. Let's say she laid on the floor first. Even then, he is way too big of a person to be laying on top of her saying, "Give me the phone. Give me the." Man, you could have snatched that up out of her hand.
Okay.
The way I look at it.
Right.
So on that point, he was wrong, dead wrong. It didn't. To me, it didn't take all of that. That's something I'm probably used to seeing the police do.
Okay.
But that's his parenting style, so be it. But me personally, I'm not going to go through all that just to get a phone from you. I'm going to straight snatch it out your hand and then say, "Hey, what's the password?"
Right.
I'm not going to do all that back and forth. So yeah, I agree with the person saying that he was wrong. Yes, he was wrong in my opinion.
So let me ask you this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You feel that he was wrong. How much of that is based off of it being a girl?
A lot.
That's my whole point. That's why.
Yeah, but no. In all honesty, I wouldn't even do that to my son. I'm not gonna invest that type of energy into that
You gonna
situation.
snatch his ass the
I'm
fuck
gonna
up.
snatch it. Yeah, if anything, I'm
That's
gonna grab him
what
by his shirt and
Right.
say, "Man, if you don't let that phone loose,
Right.
we really
Right.
gonna have a problem." So to do that to a female is, to me, it's even worse. It's just one of them things that I'm not into assaulting women. You know, I won't even argue with a woman if the situation comes down to it.
Right.
So, but a man, I turn your whole head around your body. But
Okay, so all right, so now that's the thing, right? So that's what I'm saying. Let's not do the that. Let's go back to the parent aspect. If
okay,
it was your daughter,
uh-huh.
how would you have played that situation?
Okay, so here's the thing. Between me and my daughter, she knows me.
Wait a second.
Between me and my daughter, she knows me 100%.
Right,
We are not going to get to that point.
right.
So for me to say it would happen a certain way, we know she knows me.
That's
I'm gonna
my
put it
whole
like that.
point. Right,
She
right,
knows me, so she know
right.
even if I would. She knows when I'm not playing, when I'm not joking. So she knows, hey, here's the phone.
Right.
Do what you're gonna do with it. It ain't gonna be no. She laying on the floor and I'm laying on top of her. Talking about, give me the phone. Give me. No, man. That we not even gonna get to that level. Both of my kids, honestly,
That part.
my
And
son
see,
and my daughter, they know this about me. So we're
Mm-hmm.
not gonna get to that point. So the relationship them two have is something totally different. So we can't really just sit back and go. He can't. I don't know what they got going on in that house.
clearly, I'm gonna tell you exactly what is very evident. There's no authority established. Um, there's no authority figure clearly established in that household.
Mhm.
There's no respect whatsoever.
None. Yeah, I was about to say that exactly.
There's no healthy
respect.
fear in that household whatsoever.
No.
You know what I'm saying? What we don't know, what we don't know is the fact that, based off the fact that he's the stepdad, that he took that route because it wasn't his child. You see what I'm saying?
Well, you really can't say that because people do abuse their own biological kids.
They do, but this is what I'm saying.
So you
Had
can't
it
say
been- had it-
can't
had
say
it
he's
been
just a
his child,
step.
he might have snatched her up. We don't know. You see what I'm saying?
Mm,
You will exercise to a certain extent. You will exercise. You will. I'm not even gonna say you will tolerate. You'll excuse certain things, or you'll. I don't want to say be lax, but there's certain things within reason that you won't do with a stepchild versus your own.
and see, here's another thing. What is the age of the girl? Because
We don't know, but we can
we
tell
don't.
she's a teenager. We
She's
can tell
young, right?
she's
And
definitely a teenager.
I can say this because my kids are grown. They're in their 20s.
Right,
So we're not going to do that. We're not going to have that kind of interaction.
right,
Your kids are teenagers.
right.
There's a whole different level of the way things work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm dealing with adults.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to be on the floor wrestling with each other.
Hell no. Not
You
at
know,
all.
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm
And
not
they-
wrestling with my teenager.
That too, but they know at this part of the game, that's not in your best interest.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? They
That
they
part.
understand that. We understand that with each other. And I'm
Right.
not gonna by me seeing them being adults, I'm not gonna disrespect them. You understand? We got that understanding between us. So it's never that line we're gonna cross with each other.
Right.
So as we just said, in that household, there is no respect among each other. wrong people. So that's why she's acting the way she's acting. That's why he's acting the way he's acting. Stepfather, biological father or not. There's no bottom line respect between each other.
At all.
So she feel like she can stand there and scream, yell at the top of her lungs, where around here that ain't even gonna happen.
I'm gonna tell you like this: somebody had to make them feel comfortable
We're doing that.
with doing that. Yep.
Yeah,
100%,
definitely.
100%.
So it's one of them things, and see, this is what is kind of frustrating about the internet in general. Everybody is filming everything and doing nothing. Just sitting back and letting it happen.
Yeah.
We don't know how this started. It was obviously, like you said, it was other adults in the room.
Yeah.
Nobody said, "Hey, y'all chill out with this."
Or you know what? Hey, tell the stepdad to get out the way. Look.
Yeah.
Because they could have been the other two could have been biological.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, you go here, you go there. Y'all go separate ways. But what did they do? Pick up their phone and start filming. You know what I'm saying? And that's what gets me about people nowadays. It's like, let me film it, but let me not get involved enough to say,
right.
Hey, let me calm this situation down.
That situation right there was one of those. So she couldn't come back later and say, "Oh, well, he did this to me," is what I got from it, because he said, "You know what? Get up, get in the car. We going to the police department."
He should have called the police. I ain't finna drive you to the police department. I would have said, "Hey, y'all need to show up because y'all about to be carrying a body up out of this house." So I'm that kind of person. So,
right.
I'm not finna say, "Come on, get in the car with me. We're going to the police station." No, right. Hey, officer, y'all need to get 2 or 3 cars over here because it's about to turn into a murder scene. So
look, there is a such thing as tough love.
Exactly.
Let me get some of these comments real quick. Beth says it could be disturbing. It could be disturbing the amount of force used. I didn't see any force.
No, I didn't see any either.
But okay, it doesn't need to be sexualized. It doesn't need to be sexualized to be disturbing. I don't see anything disturbing about it. So that's why I'm asking. Even when I asked the original person that commented, okay, well, what's disturbing about it? You know what I'm saying? And then when I brought up, well, it appears that you're sexualizing it. And then he confirmed, and basically he said, "Yeah, I am." Now that I look at it, now that you mentioned, you're right. You know what I'm saying? So when I say sexualized, first off, it doesn't mean that he was trying to get his rocks off. The fact of the matter is like I said previously, if it was a boy, I don't think any man's gonna be down there diving on the floor. He gonna yoke him up. And I clearly said that in the comment on responding to the original person. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference in how boys are reprimanded versus girls. You know what I'm saying? Sons versus daughters. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You're more prone to talk to your daughter than you are your son.
I'm gonna tell you like this real quick. I'm gonna tell you like this real quick. When my son was about maybe 5, right? If he did something I didn't like, I would like slap him in his chest with my hand, like the back of my hand.
Exactly.
And tell him stop.
Right.
That's all it took.
Of course.
Now somebody might hear that and say, "Oh my God, that's abusive." No, it wasn't.
No.
I didn't beat him down till he's bleeding to death. I hit him one quick time. Say, "Hey man, you need to stop that." And he understood, okay, I'm dealing with a man here.
Not only that, he learns.
He learned, hey, this is how it works.
Right. Now we learn as boys, as men, we learn from our fathers or from being physically popped, whether or not we can take a punch or not.
Now with my daughter and even with my granddaughter, I talk to them.
Exactly.
All I gotta do is say, especially with my granddaughter now, all I can do is say, "Hey, stop." She freezes up instantly.
Yeah, it's a difference between how,
It's a
yeah,
difference. So it's not
yeah, yeah,
sexualized. It's
fathers versus
just
mothers.
that's
Yeah,
the way it is. You treat males differently than you treat females.
exactly.
Everybody does it. You can't tell me that you don't.
Right. Well, I can't say that because here's the well, yeah.
You do. Yeah, you got to admit it because you have sons and you have a daughter.
Right.
You may not really see it up front, but you do.
You do.
You
I
treat
mean,
them differently
you
when it
have
comes to how you viewpoint discipline. You
yeah,
treat them differently.
even with the even and I've noticed it even with the gentle parenting, there's a difference.
Yes.
Yep, there is a difference. Um, I'm gonna ask for clarification on this one. Beth, she says a child is a child, whether male or female. Excessive force like that is rarely warranted. Again, I'm gonna need you to specify what was excessive. And also, you said a child is a child. I'm gonna need you to, for clarification purposes, I need to know define a child. If if there's a safety concern that she needs subdued, I different than wanting the phone. I'm gonna. Can you clarify what you're saying there? She says he had her pinned on the ground. That's force. That's not force.
It's not force. He didn't force her to the ground.
Exactly. First
I
off,
mean, at least from what we saw.
right. First off,
Okay, I don't
we
know.
don't know if she went down on the floor or if he put her down there. First off. Second of all, holding a person is not force. He was if she went, we don't know. If she went down there on her own accord and she got the phone pinned up under her stomach, him trying to take the phone, that's not force.
Right. But
He's not pinning her. He's not pushing her down on the floor. She's flatlining. Flattening herself. That's not force.
I wouldn't have stood. I mean, I wouldn't have gotten on top of her like that.
I mean, granted, he could have sat on
I would have
the
stood
side of her. He
there
could
a
have
little
kneeled
bit.
over. You know what I'm saying? He could have grabbed one arm and flipped her ass the fuck over.
Exactly.
But now that could have been warranted as force because now you're okay. Did he roll her too hard? This, that, and the third. He's trying to get the damn phone. Is different. Okay, let me go back and read that again. Then she says, as a child. I'm sorry. A child is a child, whether male or female. Gotcha. Excessive. Again, like I said, I need you to define child. Excessive force like that is rarely warranted. If there is a safety concern that needs subdued, it's different than wanting the phone. So again, there's this thing called let me ask you a question. Do you negotiate with your kids?
For me?
No. I'm asking Beth. Do you negotiate with your kids, or are you an authority figure? He's using force to not let her get up at very least. She's not trying to get up.
No, she's laying there playing.
You can clearly see that. You know what? This is actually the same situation that Tigger just went through with his wife.
Sure did. I was about
You know what
to
I'm
say
saying?
that one too.
And here come find out, same situation, literally. And she was talking about some get off her, stop hitting her. They played the record because the recording came out. They was like, man, you think we're gonna lock this man up? And that's exactly what's going on in this situation.
And then once again, what did they do? Filmed it.
Right.
With the purpose
Right.
of showing everybody what was going on instead of trying to
Well,
break up the situation.
So the person who it was, he was trying to get his phone back. Same situation like the father here, where he's trying to be a parent and get the phone from this teenager for whatever reason. The other person in Tigger's situation, he was trying to get the phone back from his wife. The other person was the mother-in-law.
Mhm.
So she's recording, but then she's also sitting there lying, talking about stop hitting her.
Yeah, I saw that video. He did not hit her. He was just asking for the phone back.
Right.
I saw that video. So That's what I say, man. This this internet has destroyed civilization.
Right.
It really has.
It truthfully it has. So the question that I asked you was for a purpose. So the podcast here, let me make this plain, right? For those who tune into the podcast, if you know me, the viewers and those who are tuning in don't know that you know me. So therefore, I'm asking questions for for clarification, so people can actually follow the story of what's being asked or what's going on here. So if you're taking it personal or whatever have you, then there's no sense in even commenting. It really doesn't, because the thing about it is there's going to be a confliction of views or whatever have you. That's normal. That's to be expected. We're having conversation for clarification, and because this is a topic that really needs to be discussed. You see things different from me, and the next person, that's cool, fine, dandy. There's nothing wrong with that. But getting in your feelings or being or over personalizing that there's no need for all that here. So
Pay no attention to me. I'm just.
no, it's just.
I mean, you should know why I'm laughing, but I'm
I
like,
get it. It's frustrating because like you
It
try to
is.
run it kind of like on a professional level. There's no room for the personalization type stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? It's getting to the point where it's like, all right, I'm almost to the point where if I know you, I'm not gonna respond to your comments. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes no sense. You got to understand something. This is not. I'm not gonna harp on it.
yeah, that's what I told you earlier. I said, let's move on.
Right.
Let's live life.
But so back to the topic, like I don't again, somebody had to make her feel comfortable with disrespecting the other parent. You know what I'm saying? Step or otherwise. You know what I'm saying?
Because you heard her yell out, "You're
That's
not my daddy."
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You're not my daddy.
Right. That
So
part.
that right there is showing that I don't care about
Right.
you.
But see,
That man might have done everything possible to make life comfortable for him. But the first thing she yells out, "You're not my daddy." Oh,
Right.
okay. All right. And see, right then and there, that conversation would have been over.
I feel like, you know what? Here's the thing. Not only the conversation, right? That also will tell you whether or not the relationship would be over.
Yeah, that's what I mean by that. It had been over because I've been like, okay, I'm not your daddy. Okay, you on your own.
Right. But see, here's the thing. To sit in that situation, even then in the relationship, now you run into the issue of the mother possibly saying, well, why are you treating her different?
She
What
just
did you
told
do?
you why.
Like what did you just see?
She just told you why. She
Exactly.
said, I'm not
Right.
a daddy. So to
She
me,
feels
that
like-
equates to it don't matter. You don't mean nothing to me. So I'm supposed to still go out of my way to make life easy for you? No, you on your own. I want
And-
to see you do it by yourself from now on.
And if you can support that as the other parent, that's something that where I would just be like, I just can't it's not gonna pan out. You know what I'm saying? It's not, because this is the thing that the step parents don't understand. I mean the biological parents, when he chose or she chose, whoever the step parent is, they chose to not only be in a relationship with you, but to take on
Having
that
concern for
board.
your
You know what I'm
kids,
saying?
yeah.
Right. So these aren't his children, or these aren't her children, but yet and still they stepping up to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
But you feel like it's okay for them to be a parent when everything's a-okay, but when it gets down to the nitty-gritty, oh, this ain't your child, or that
Yeah, then you're a
absolutely,
stranger.
I can't be here because
Right.
at the end of the day, let's say, like, all right, so my situation, I have kids.
Hmm.
So she has kids, I have kids. We're all together as one family.
Hmm.
My kids are seeing me be disrespected. You're okay with it. My kids are starting to feel a certain kind of way. My kids are looking at your kids sideways now. Other team, so it's just gonna turn into a huge disaster. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? There's a reason why parents have to be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Biological or step, otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Parents are parents. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that in today's society, it's not there. You see what I'm saying? It's not there. It really isn't. You know what I'm saying?
I just I saw a lot of disrespect on the little girl's part.
Again, like I said, we don't know the whole situation because
No, no, we don't. We don't.
again, like something that something that just came to mind. We don't know if he's been warning her,
Hmm.
and finally this is the last straw. Enough is enough, and you know what I'm saying. We just have this clip.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Caught the
So-
tail end of it. You know.
Right. So like, it's not. I like I said, man. Everybody's parenting style is different.
Where you going?
But that type of splitting and lack thereof of respect and get on the same page, man, that will ruin some stuff.
Our go is going to don't tell her.
You gonna tell them?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't tell them. Okay.
Yeah, that will ruin some stuff, man. It's very important, man. I can't stress it enough. It is very important in a relationship to be as one accord. You know what I'm saying? To be on one accord. If the kids aren't on the same page, that's gonna cause a problem. If the parents ain't on the same page, that's gonna cause a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They like to say nowadays, man, there has to be a safe space. Absolutely. The thing about this is what you consider a safe space cannot it can't compromise the household or the relationship. It can't cripple everything else for the sake of, because at the end of the day, you talking about safe space, right? They talk about safe space. But when your safe space is not safe for everybody else, what happens?
Create a problem, a big one.
Right. It's chaos. It's turmoil.
Yeah, it's nothing that's going to be right. And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna say it again. First and foremost, situations like that, the entire internet should know about.
Eh,
You know, it should be handled in house. I'm not saying it won't ever happen, but
right.
I don't know these people at all. Never met them. So now I feel like I know what's going on in your house,
Your house. Right.
and I shouldn't know that.
It's you're right. The problem here's the problem that I see. Like you said, people are so quick to run to the internet, post their problems or whatever have you. You know it's a problem, right? You
Mhm.
know what's going on in your household, but you'll run to the internet, but won't run to counseling or go get help.
No.
You want people to feel sorry for you,
Yeah, it's me. This is
or
what I got to
pick your
deal with.
side, right? You want people to feel sorry for your side versus going and get some help.
Right. And You know, the whole get in the car, we going to the police station. I ain't never in my life gonna make that statement. I'm telling you the truth. You never hear those words come out of my mouth.
Well, here's the thing, right? I agree with you to a certain extent, because here's the thing, right? Again, we only have so much. We don't know what he found on that phone or what she's hiding on that phone. Maybe it's something that does need to go to the police department.
Okay, we'll call the police.
I feel you on that, man.
I'm not gonna give you a chauffeur there. I'm gonna call the police.
Man,
Hey, I'm calling. Hey, man, get her out of my house.
Right.
If it is my house, get her out of my house.
Right.
You know, I'm not gonna give you an Uber ride to the police station.
Right. So,
come get this kid.
Right. So
because we got a problem.
Here's my question, right?
Uh-huh.
Because Beth's not the only person that felt that was excessive. Like I said, somebody else said that on the comment. Basically, it was disturbing because it was excessive. Kudos to those two, because they had the courage to actually speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot of people who I have tuned in or will tune in later, whatever have you, that or have seen it, that felt that it was excessive, but they're not going to say anything. So my question is this, right? Is he wrong because he was a stepdad? Would you have felt better if the cop came in and said, "Give me the phone, this is for evidence," and she would have pulled the same stunt? And then now, what's excessive then?
Well,
because he's not gonna stand there and negotiate with you but so long. And depending on what household he comes in, he ain't standing there talking to you at all.
Right, because they're considered an authority figure. And a lot of people see them as such. Because I watch a lot of arrest videos. Me and my girlfriend do. We sit up and watch them all day and analyze them, you know. And we see sometimes cops do take it overboard.
Yes, they do.
You know, they walk in from the moment they hit the door. They like, oh, do this, do that. And it's like, wait a minute now. Try to find out what's going on. So I'm saying personally, as a man, he went overboard.
Okay.
Okay. That's where I would agree with him being excessive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he shouldn't even let it get to that level. You know, he should have just said, okay, you don't want to give me the phone. You need to get up out of here. Whatever's going on with her in that phone.
Okay.
You need to get up out of here. Okay. Because I broke it down to her. I'm not going to tolerate the disrespect. I don't like your attitude right now. And we're not going to continue to go this route with each other. So you need to leave. You know, so
you saying you would have put her out the house?
Yes, I would. In all honesty, yes, I would. And I know somebody going to say, "Oh, that's wrong."
That's excessive, right?
That's excessive.
That's what I'm
asking. It's what you deem excessive, you know.
You know,
but I would have told you got to get up out of here, because, and it's based on a respect thing. You have zero respect for me. You've shown that you have no respect. So I'm just supposed to just walk it off and be like, "Oh, no big deal." No, you got to go. I told you I had that problem with my daughter's little baby daddy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, he was staying with us, and he felt like he didn't have to listen to a word we said. And I was like, first of all, you was invited into our household.
Right.
So you're gonna respect me whether you want to or not. And since you can't seem to, you got to go.
Right.
So yes, I would have put her out the house. Yes, without a doubt.
Right.
You know,
it's just and it's crazy, man. When you it just you know what, in a situation like that, if you can't be on the same page, it's best for him to step. You know what I'm saying? Because somewhere when there's no respect or no established authority,
mm-hmm.
it's going to become complete turmoil.
Yeah.
You don't know at some point, like prime example, you said, all right, well, put her out, her and the phone. You can't respect the rules around here. You and that phone, get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
He's somewhere along the lines, and you know what, I'm speculating, but maybe he is the best way to say it. Maybe he doesn't feel like he has the authority because that's not his biological child. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it just
And I get that, and that's where the problem starts too, because like you said, the mother has to be on the same page and make that decision as well. You know,
Right.
see, if let's say they moved into his house,
Oh.
he has every single right to say,
Yes,
get
yes.
out.
absolutely.
If he moved into their house, like you said, I would pack up my stuff and I'm like, I see,
Get the fuck out of there. Yeah.
I'm out of there. I'm out of here. Because obviously I'm not going to get any type of respect from either one of y'all, not just the child, but the mother as well. Because she feels like, oh, that's acceptable because he's not her biological daddy. So if that was the case, I was him, I'll just, all right, check this out. I'm out.
Right.
You know, this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I would refuse to be disrespected in a house that I stay in. So getting back to what I said, if it's my house,
Yeah.
you all have to leave. But if
Yeah.
I'm in your house, then I'll leave.
Right. Exactly. Wherever the head is.
Yes.
If you-
Who's the head of the house? Whose house is it?
Right.
You know, I'm not one of them guys that get into an argument with a woman and she set my stuff outside. I'm never gonna be in that position.
Hell no, shit. Fuck. Nope. Never again.
It's never happened for me, so that's why I say it's never gonna happen.
Right. Oh, you say it's never happened for you?
It's never happened to me.
I feel it.
Where somebody like, oh, you got the what? Wait a minute, this is my house.
Right.
So it's best that you leave and
Mhm.
don't bother coming back. That's the way we're gonna solve this.
Somebody got to go.
One of us got to go, and it ain't gonna be me because you in my house.
Right. Because if not, man, like I said, it's just gonna turn into complete turmoil.
It's gonna get
Y'all arguing about this, that, and the third.
Yes.
When one of the kids is out of pocket, they already know because they didn't see the split. So if it's your child gonna run to you, and you're gonna bail them out, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're unbiased, your child is running to you, and you're gonna bail him out. My child is seeing this. Damn, this little mother get away with everything. You know what I'm saying? This type of shit. So now, like you said, man, yeah, it just causes up, man. Listen, nope.
It creates a bigger problem, but
Right.
the biggest thing to me is we don't know the backstory.
That part too.
We don't even know how any of this started. You know, none at all. We just looking at a video of him basically laying on top of this girl and trying to get a phone from her.
Don't say it like
No,
that.
it is what it is.
Don't say it like
It is blatantly what it is.
man.
I'm not saying he's trying to hump on her or anything,
Hey.
but man,
Nah, but see, here's the thing.
why are you even laying on top of this?
That's where
It's
that's the first thing that everybody's mindset
Yeah,
immediately
but
goes
that's
to.
that's the angle you showed me. You didn't show me what happened before then. If she deliberately fell on the floor trying to protect the phone and he got on top of her, all we stood is okay, start. He on the he laying on top of this girl. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. What's going on here?
Oh man, no.
So no, you got to see it for what it is. I'm telling you what I see.
Yeah, no, hey, listen, I'm not knocking. Like I said, I see something entirely different. Don't get me wrong, I saw all that, right? But my mind doesn't immediately go to, oh, that's inappropriate. Because
I'm not dragging to say, okay, so let's say you and I both walk into the house at the same time. We see this man laying on top of her. We gonna look at each other like, man, what the hell is going on here? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna say so.
Okay,
you talking about in that instance.
In that instance, we both walk in there at the exact same time.
In that instance, I'm gonna say like this, right? I kind of got a piece of it before we even walked in there because I heard some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because trust and believe, she hollering the way that
Yeah, you can be hollering from the outside, but listen to what I'm saying. We both walk through the door at the same moment. We see this big grown man laying on top of this girl. We gonna look at each other like, wait a minute, what is this? What is this, and how did it get to that point?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell. Hey, look.
So if anything, me being
quick,
exactly. So me being the person I am, I'm gonna pull them off and be like, "Hey man, hold on.
Hey,
what you doing?"
I'm gonna ask what's going on?
What's going on? Yeah, see, that's what I'm getting at.
We gonna ask.
But we both gonna ask what is going on.
But I'm not gonna automatically say, "Oh, this motherfucker," you know, some.
No. I'm not gonna say that. But I'm gonna have to ask. Hey, wait a minute, man. Why you laying all up on her like that?
So.
You know, I want to know what the hell is going on. So that's the part we're missing.
I mean, yeah, true. I mean, so me personally, I'm not getting down there. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. If it was me, her shirt would have been, if it's a small, it'd have been a 3X when I got done. I'm
right. Stretch that collar, exactly. Stretch that collar to the limit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing with you. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I don't to do because I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna resolve this situation as quick as possible as an authority figure. Because the moment that you feel froggy and you call yourself, I'm somebody going to jail.
Yes,
somebody going to jail because the moment that somewhere along the lines you felt safe to take a swipe or throw something or kick or whatever, I'm going incapacitate some shit.
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
You got to.
I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm that type of parent. You know what I'm saying? Do kids have rights? Absolutely. But in the same aspect, that type of shit right there, man, that's not warranted.
But you know, we I'm pretty sure you did too. We grew up in that culture was you didn't get any rights until you moved out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure. You know, so they told you what you could and you couldn't.
Yeah. Giving your opinion was a dangerous thing. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. There was an authority figure.
That was authority. So you was like, hey, I gotta respect it. This is their house.
And the thing about it was, right, I'm a firm believer if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna keep it 100. We didn't like what our parents said, mom, dad, grandma, whoever. Truth be told, there was all type of motherfuckers and bitches 3 blocks up the road.
Exactly.
But the thing about it is here's the thing. We respect, there's a thin line between fear and respect. They go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
We knew not to get out of pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not negotiating with my kid. You see what I'm saying? You gonna listen, it's real simple. You can't abide by the rules, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go live with your mama, go live with your uncle, whoever gonna take you in, but you're gonna get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't know if that was a pure fear tactic. You know, looking back on it, I could say it might have been to instill fear over respect, but it didn't mean I disrespected her.
What you mean, like, as far as the getting out?
Yeah.
No, I mean you can.
My mama never put me out the house.
Right.
Okay, but there were moments where I was like, man, I got to get up out of here.
Exactly.
You know, it's like I got to find somewhere.
Look, and I felt the same way until I actually got put out. You know what I'm saying? It was told to me, if you can't abide by my rules, get out.
Get out. Exactly.
I thought I was grown enough at this point. I said, you know what?
Yeah, I can get it. And then you got out on your own and realized,
exactly.
Maybe I should have played it by her rules.
I mean, but by that time it was too late. You know what I'm saying? But you got to figure like this, right? Nowhere for those who are listening, who are, oh, I would never put my child out, or oh, that's excessive, blah 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 blah. nowhere on this planet are you gonna go somewhere and be accepted if you can't abide by rules. If you can't follow the rules at your job, they're gonna fire you. If you can't abide by the rules in society, they're gonna put your ass in jail. So what the hell is the difference?
It's just that
Is going to jail because you broke a rule, broke the law? Is that excessive? No.
I mean, that's the law. That's the rule. So,
Okay, so thank you.
if you can't abide by rules at home, what you think the rest of the world is going to do?
Right.
They're going to say, oh, we'll let that slide. No, it's not going to work that way. So that's why you got to look at it. And a lot of people don't realize it until they get older that, yeah, what they were doing actually helped you.
Exactly. You know
It helped you. You at that time, yeah, you young, you don't know any better. So you think, oh, man, they tripping, they doing this. No, it's helping you.
hindsight.
It really is. And you don't realize that till you reach a certain point in your life where you go, well, yeah, I'm glad she did do that.
Right. Well, I tell you what, truth be told, I can't speak on it for females, but as far as boys, men go, we don't actually understand that until we actually start having kids of our own, until we become a dad.
So you become a dad. And
That's when you actually be like, yo, you know what? My dad wasn't tripping. He wasn't an asshole for real. He was
yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
You know
he
what I'm
was
saying?
trying to
Mama wasn't so much of a an asshole for real. I was tripping.
right.
Yeah.
Like I said, she had her moments, but in the long run, I was like, thank you.
Right. And the ones that don't want to accept responsibility or don't want to face the reality of it, these are the ones when they in that little, oh, my mom, my parents, they're assholes, they're mean, da 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 da. Those are the ones who end up saying, I don't want kids. Because they don't want to grow up, they don't want to acknowledge the fact
They don't want to accept that responsibility.
Exactly. They don't want to accept the reality that your parents wasn't really tripping.
No, they wasn't
So
tripping.
you want to play as a kid.
They didn't have the handbook on how to raise a child, but they gave you something.
Man, look, they're gonna give it to you the best way that they can.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a child that comes in this world that comes with a handbook.
Mm-hmm.
So for y'all that sit up and think that, oh, the police know what the fuck they talking about or the government know what
No,
the fuck
they
they
don't.
talking about, you better raise your kids. Truth be told, because it's all trial and error.
Because a lot of them don't even have kids.
No, hey, listen, some of them don't have kids. And if you follow the guidelines of societal, especially today's culture, your kids walking all over you.
Sure is. Getting away with everything.
Right. But I tell you what, as soon as Tyrone or Joey turn 17, 18, you wonder why they ass behind bars. Now because it's a game.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, it's okay. Da, 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 da. Now that they can actually hold them accountable or try them as adults, they're going to throw the book at them.
Right. So, I mean, we bottom line is we don't know what this little girl been doing.
That part.
We have no clue. All we just popped in on a video with this dude laying on her. We have no clue as to the way she's been acting before then.
Nah, not at all.
She might be a straight up terror. You know?
Hey, look, she could be. She might not. She might be. She might not be. Like I said, the video doesn't.
We don't know. We don't know. The video is really one sided. We don't know.
What we do see, like I said, what we do, because here's the thing, right? One thing for sure, two things for certain. What we do know is that phone that he said hand over, either he pays it or she does.
Yeah,
So
it's very important.
Right.
Yeah.
If he tells you as an authority figure, hand me the phone, somewhere along the lines you fucked up. All right, own that shit. Give him the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You don't pay that bill.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So excessive this, that, and that. I tell you what, take my shit. You see what I'm saying? I mean, seriously, think about it. If somebody has something that belongs to you, an adult has something that belongs to you, say, hey man, let me get my stuff back. And they over here like, you gonna get with them to get your shit.
Yeah, definitely.
But because it's a child, it's excessive. and again, we never got clarification on the child aspect, because a child is a child. A child stops being a child when they become a teenager.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
You see what I'm saying? All that old child, you know right from wrong.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on your deem as a parent. You did your part.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
oh. Okay, so a child is a child. What is that? A pass for them to just to continue fuck up?
Kind of is.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, and it never got the clarification on it, whatever have you. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it. I see what you're saying. It is giving them a free pass to say, "Oh, that's just a kid. Leave it alone."
right? If you're gonna make excuses for your kids and not hold them accountable, go on get your bail money ready. Because tell you what, by the time they hit 17, 18, man, you're gonna be up to the top of your head in litigation.
Yeah, because they're gonna do much more.
Fuck yeah.
Because it would be zero accountability on their part.
None.
So they're gonna feel like, oh, I can do whatever I want to.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like, it's all I can say, man. I'm just gonna say it like this, man. The world we live in is sorry, straight up. It's sad. I feel sorry for the kids and the parents, truth be told. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for the kids because they're missing out on essentials. You know what I'm saying? For development. You know what I'm saying? And how to be conductive and productive adults. And then as far as the parents, they don't know which way to go because they're in fear of the system.
Yeah, the system has allowed for a lot of, I would say, freedom for kids to do what they want to. Because when I was in grade school, if you did something wrong, the teacher had the right to spank you.
Yeah, me too.
If it got a little worse than that, the principal could spank you.
Yeah.
And then, God forbid, they write a note to your parent and pin it to your clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, that means you had another head beating coming to you.
No doubt.
So it was like getting in trouble was the last thing
that you wanted to deal with, right?
You know, I've seen many kids been in a situation where their parent come up to usually the mom would come up to the school with her robe on and curlers in her hair and beat the child in front of the whole classroom.
Got that one.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I caught that in 5th grade.
That wasn't your mama, but you act like that was your mama. You was like, man, I don't want that to happen to me. So it's a whole different thing where now, if a parent did that, the police gonna lock them up instantly.
Man, look, the last time, so I actually did my oldest son like that. Mm-hmm. Cutting up in class, the teacher called me. I said, well, where is he at? Oh, well, he went on it. I said, well, don't call me afterwards. I said, call me in the midst of it, right? So I got the call. He come home. I ain't said nothing. He went back, thought he got away with something. I got the phone call. I politely went on, jumped in the truck, went on up there. Mm-hmm. In class, he was in class. I caught him mid over on the back wall. Look at me.
Right.
I went right on in the classroom. He turned around. Everybody got because
Mm-hmm.
It got quiet in there. We could hear a pin drop. He should have noticed, but he was so caught up on being a clown that he never even noticed the change in the environment. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? In the atmosphere. By this time, I'm standing directly behind him. Mm. He turned around and I pieced him. Pop! Get on up. You know what I'm saying? I said, I said, what do we come to school for? To learn? Okay. Pop. Teacher tell me, Mr. Wright, you can't, man, listen.
Man, please.
Where mine get out of pocket is where he gonna get crashed at. Yeah. So they call the police is the schools up here, they have police in the building in the inner city schools.
Okay.
So the teacher then picked up the bat phone. You know what I'm saying? I hear him coming down the hall. You know what I'm saying? Sound like a CO and shit. He come in there, Mr. Wright. I say, man, listen, this is mine right here.
Exactly.
Well, can you at least bring him down to the office? I say, you know what? Yeah, we can continue this. So we walked on down the whole way down. Boop. Boop. Yeah. I mean, shoot, but I tell you what. He thought it was a long time before he screwed up again in class. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
The message got through. And it wasn't, truth be told, his chastisement, his whooping wasn't to hurt. It was to embarrass him.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I was cracking him, I wasn't cracking him to where he would cry.
Mm-hmm.
I want your friends or that girl that you trying to show out for. Man, you gotta get away from me, man. Look at you, man. You lost all credibility that year.
Yeah, because the kid's gonna let you know. Oh, your daddy came in here and popped you up beside your head.
Man, if it was me, I would have fought back. Man, shut up.
No, you wouldn't.
Right.
No, you wouldn't.
And that's what the objective was. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be creative with your punishments. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, the objective is to get the point across that you're not ruling over me, you're not running over me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll play with you, I'll joke with you, but there's a time to be serious and there's a time to play. And you gonna have to learn when I mean business, I mean business. When I say I'm not asking for your phone because I'm trying to invade your quote unquote privacy.
Mm-hmm.
I need this phone because either A, there's something in there
Mm-hmm.
that's been brought to my attention, or B, you done lost your phone privileges. You're gonna hand this phone over though.
Right. Definitely.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing is when you again, like I said, you gotta check feelings. You know what I'm saying? People get in their feelings about certain stuff, certain topics, whatever have you, how it appears, whatever have you. Somebody said that was excessive. Multiple people have said it's excessive. But then when I ask, okay, what was excessive about it? You get nothing. Or you get some fabricated stuff. You see what I'm saying?
What's wrong? Just take your mom down. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? You can't look at Tigger's video and say anything about, oh, that's excessive. He didn't strike her. He didn't push her. He had one hand on the phone and was pulling the phone, and she was being dragged as he's got the doggone phone in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Get off the Tigger. And then the mother-in-law over there talking about quit hitting her. This man got a whole free hand, and you talking about stop hitting her. Man, we already know what type of trash you on.
Mm-hmm.
You was looking to try and stick some charges and maybe AI edit this video.
Yeah.
That's what you was on.
Yeah, definitely.
I've heard everybody. I you know what I'm saying. I understand why people might be uncomfortable with it or whatever have you. Respect the opinions, you know what I'm saying. But me, I don't see nothing wrong with what he, you know what I'm saying. He, like I said in the comment, would it have been better had he yoked her up? Would people have felt less disturbed about it if he would have yoked her up? Or was he supposed to just stand there until she decided to give the fucking phone up? Because that's what it sounded like. Most people wanted him to just stand there and honey, it's okay.
Just
Just please
yeah,
give me the phone, man. Get the fuck out of here.
it just has to do with parenting style. That's all.
Yeah, and clearly, like I said, if it ain't broke, it don't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And clearly, gentle parenting doesn't work, and it's been proven.
No, no, not in that situation. No,
No, this kid would have, man. Listen,
no.
the only thing that she didn't do was go to the point of disrespect, to the point where she was cussing at him. That's the only thing she
like
wasn't doing.
blatantly cussing them out.
Right. She wasn't fuck you, you ain't my daddy. That's the only thing she didn't do. She kept it within a certain parameter of disrespect.
Because at that point, she would have needed some new dental work. Because I've been all in between her cheek and gum at that point.
Shoot. Man, it just and I understand it, man. It's crazy, man. Like to the point where, and it's not even. Like I said, it makes it harder for step parents or for a person to step in and fill that void, or and I dare somebody to say, well, I didn't ask you to step in and be the step that, because the first thing out of the mouth is, well, I got kids, it's a package deal.
Yeah, and
so again, you can't pick and choose.
That
You know what I'm saying?
I can't tell you how many times.
Yeah, you can't pick and choose when it's okay for me to be a parent and when it's not, because if that being the case,
Yeah,
we can't.
me and my kids are a package. Well, you know what? I'm returning that package.
We say return to sender.
Don't return to sender. I don't need that in my life.
Yeah, it's crazy work, man. It's crazy work. It really is. I mean, it takes a special somebody to step up, male or female. You know what I'm saying? In these kids' lives, but for you to think that you're gonna be in a relationship and think it's acceptable for this other parent or other person to accept the disrespect, no, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. But yeah, man. On that note, man, it's that time again.
This can go on forever.
It's that time again, man. Any closing thoughts, comments?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little something. I know a lot of y'all, hell, none of y'all probably on my Facebook page, but I got these two books here. Both of them were written by my aunt. Not one person, but two different aunts. This, I don't know if y'all can see that clearly. This is the first one. It's called 180: My Testimony of Becoming a Minister. It's available on Amazon. I'm trying to get a good.
It's definitely clear. Yeah, definitely good.
And this is the other one by another one of my aunts called It Was Written.
Oh, okay.
Y'all may want to check them out if you get a chance. Look it up on Amazon. I don't have the links available right now, and actually I just got both books yesterday. I just bought them yesterday. Based on by who they are, I'm gonna say they're a pretty good read.
Gotcha.
They are faith-based, so maybe that might curb you from not wanting to read it or whatever, but I would recommend it just based on who they are as people.
Gotcha.
They give solid advice. One of them was written by a reader.
Okay. Oh, really?
Which shocked me. I was like, "You wrote a book?" I was like, "You wrote a book, man? I know I got to get it just to see what's going down." And man. So check it out if you get the chance.
I'm gonna need you to find out, because modern day age, some people don't like physical copies. Sometimes they want audiobooks. So find out if that's available option.
Not from what I know, because they just put them out last week. So these are not long standing. They just had them published like last week, and I found out about them. I'm like, okay, let me go
That's
by
dope.
it. Let me
That's
check it out, see what's going on. So
dope.
yeah, that's my little promotion for the day.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Check out the shop. It's still my shop. It's
Yeah.
still available. 314 Originals. As we said before, even if you don't buy anything, just skim through it and tell somebody else about it. They might see something they might like. So I'm not tripping off of nobody wanting to buy anything. It's just, hey, okay, that's your opinion. Opinion.
Yeah. I think, you know what I'm saying? You might see some, you might not. You know, make good gifts, whatever.
Everything ain't
Yeah,
for
make good
everybody,
gifts, whatever.
but check it out and just say, hey, check this out, and you might like it, or tell a friend that tells another friend.
That part.
So, and there is, which y'all may not know, everybody might not know, there is a tell it like it is section, collection on there, rather. So definitely check that out. There is merchandise geared toward the podcast. I'm the one that, can I say I created the design, or am I am I stretching the truth?
Hey, look, tell it like it is.
Okay. So I'm the one putting it together. So there are products on there. Yeah, give that a look. Even if you don't like the rest of the site, at least give that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, go check it out, man. And any ideas or concepts that you guys, because like you said, he does make original pieces. So
yeah, that's my new lane I'm touching on. If it's something personal, hey, hold on, let me post my email address real quick. Let's see here. If I can make that happen.
Bum, 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 bum,
Trying to do that right quick. And it won't let me post. Okay. I'm gonna send it to you and you post it.
What is it?
Here it is. It's in the private chat.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
Okay, so that's the email address. If you got something you want real personal, I'll say, send that to me. We can work out the details.
Okay, got you. So you want me to share this now, or do you?
Yeah, share that email address.
Okay.
Hell, even if you want to get on there and cuss me out, I'm all for it.
Here, let's just do it this way. So you can reach him. There we go.
Yeah, so that's the email address for those that can see it. You can give me your idea. We'll go back and forth and try to work something out. And, I give you the pricing and everything. I don't do this at home. It's called drop shipping. So, but still, trust me, you can vouch for everybody and for me and tell them it's gonna be right.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be
just,
you're not gonna get some garbage.
Right, it's
work.
definitely well worth it. Definitely well worth it.
Yeah.
So hit them up at ag.314originals@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any suggestions as far as customization, custom clothing or items that you might want? Get at it. Get at it.
Yep.
Well, with that being said, man, it's been a pleasure talking with y'all, man. Always good to see you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys on the next episode.
Yep, definitely.
All right, guys.